Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Many parents say their child is 1 in a million, but one North Dakota girl was born with a syndrome so rare she's one of only a few hundred cases in the country. At just 5.5 months old, Henley Johnson has already undergone 3 life-saving blood transfusions. But now she needs a match, a bone marrow match.
Valley News Team's Molly Casey has our story of healing Henley.
I kept saying something's wrong with my kid. You have to figure it out.
Henley Johnson looks like a happy, healthy baby girl, but underneath her bubbly exterior, her body is fighting to keep her alive.
Even a virus can be fatal for her right now because she just doesn't have the immune system.
Henley's mom, Jessica, noticed she had a hard time breathing and would change colors early on. And after pushing doctors to find out why, Henley was admitted to the hospital and then airlifted to the University of Minnesota's Children's Hospital.
The first thing they did was the bone marrow biopsy. She ended up a couple days into the hospital needing a blood transfusion because her hemoglobin kept dropping lower.
Henley was diagnosed with Swatchman-Diamond syndrome, a rare congenital disorder that affects her bone marrow, skeleton, pancreas, and more, requiring constant medication. But there's only one way to fix her failing bone marrow: a transplant.
Without a bone marrow transplant, the outcome for Henley may not be that great.
And Mary Hallett of Be the Match says finding that match is the difficult part, but becoming a part of the bone marrow donor registry is simple.
They swab the insides of their cheeks and send it back. We use that for the tissue typing, and then the individual is added to the registry.
Henley's sisters and parents weren't able to donate, but Henley's mom is confident Henley will find her miracle.
We're hoping for a very successful transplant that goes perfectly.
From Fargo, Molly Casey, Valley News Live.
Now here's where you come in if you choose to. Log into our website at valleynewslive.com, click on this story. There's a link for you to sign up through Henley's Be the Match page to become a bone marrow donor and possibly save a life like Henley's.
Family and friends are doing their best to say goodbye to a Bismarck native and retired Army captain who disappeared in California. A memorial was held in San Diego for 37-year-old Julia Jacobson, who was last seen on September 2nd. Loved ones filed into a church there today to say goodbye to the retired Army captain, missing since September, believed to be dead. For Julia's brother, John, this was a chance to connect with the people in her life outside of North Dakota and share his memories with her friends in California.
It was a great ceremony. Certainly very, very heartfelt, a lot of emotions. You know, I guess I thought kind of the best thing to say is that I'm happier that I knew her, that I am sad that I missed her.
Julia's ex-husband has been arrested and charged with her murder. He has pleaded not guilty to the charge, and Julia has still not been found. But evidence police found in her car led them to believe she was killed. The investigation is ongoing.
It has warmed up outside since this afternoon, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. For those of us tailgating tomorrow morning or having other outdoor plans, Hutch is here now to clue us in on the weather. Hutch?
Well, we've got you covered. It does look like temperatures right now holding steady from what we were the last hour, and we've actually warmed up since the 6 o'clock hour. 23 in Fargo, 17 Bemidji, so none of those single digits out there, certainly not below zero. However, it's been very windy all day. The wind continues. Some snow trucking through southeast Minnesota, some along the border counties as well with Canada in the Northern Valley. But here in the Southern Valley, it's quiet. So for that tailgating forecast, if you're heading out to the big Bison game, we're expecting temperatures just about where they are now early in the morning. Then as we head into the afternoon, we'll warm up into the 30s. Not a bad day, and Mike, a lot less wind as well. I'll have details on the rest of your outlook for the weekend ahead and even warmer weather I'm hinting towards. I'll tell you all about it in a few moments.
I would prefer no wind.
Okay, we'll put that order in.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
It's considered a holiday for many. The North Dakota deer gun season officially kicked off today. The Game and Fish Department says that while the numbers may be lower, the deer opener continues to be one of the biggest moments for hunters in the state. With that in mind, they're encouraging everyone to use safety and caution. The department made over 54,000 licenses available this year, over 5,000 more than last year. The regular gun season for deer will close November 26th in North Dakota.
And the deadline for the state-funded hay transportation aid program is nearing. Ranchers in North Dakota affected by this summer's drought have until Monday to apply. The state has made $1.5 million available to help ranchers with the hauling expenses. At first, that program was for expenses incurred between June 1st and October 20th. But late last month, the state ag department was able to extend the hauling cutoff date and the application deadline.
A man is in police custody tonight after leading officers on a wild chase in and around Oklahoma City for hours.
Several schools were put in lockdown until police took the driver into custody, but not before he shared the chase live on social media.
Reporter Danielle Nottingham has the story and the amazing video, too.
The driver of this stolen pickup truck led police in the Oklahoma City area onto interstates, through neighborhoods, and in and out of farm fields, leaving officers trailing in a cloud of dust.
We're just coming up to Patterson Drive there.
News cameras caught the action as the truck cut through parking lots, squeezed through gates, and crossed double yellow lines, barely missing oncoming traffic.
He's driving in the wrong lane.
For nearly 3 hours, police chased 25-year-old Brenton Hager.
I'm in a high-speed chase, bro. You gotta move over.
The suspect went on Facebook Live during part of the chase.
Grandma, I love you.
Police threw stop sticks in front of the truck several times, but the driver always managed to get around them.
I'm gonna need an attorney, for real.
And several times officers had their guns trained on the suspect, but did not shoot. He stopped at one point to pull the toolbox out of the back. That's when someone with a gun shot out his back tire.
Okay, shooting the tires.
He continued driving on the rim, leaving crop circles in the fields. The chase got very tense when a cop car hit the pickup, almost sending it into a news van.
I just thank God nobody got killed. He could have killed several people at any given time.
The truck finally came to a stop in a field, the driver backing into a pond.
Maybe this will end it.
The driver revved his tires to try to get out, then jumped out and started running, his pants falling down. That's when police ended it.
Got taser pulled.
Finally leading the suspect off the field in handcuffs. Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Local news reports say the truck was stolen from Jones's driveway a week ago. Jones noticed the truck on the road Friday morning and called police. And that's when the chase began.
Amazing. There are some folks in a neighboring town that are upset with their city government. Later on Valley News Live at 10, how it's tied to new sidewalks.
It's a bit surprising, but the government is trying to develop a new kind of mosquito. Up next, we'll tell you why.